Hi everybody, this is Roxy and I'm just going to do a quick tutorial on making either a silhouette from a image that you have, like a black silhouette of it, say I did it in my pop-up card, or also making a mat or a frame for a image that you have. So I'm first going to go to my library and get my silhouette of my people. They look like little stick figures. In fact, I think they're called stick figure dressy. So this is what I use for the pop-up card. They're all connected, so what I'm going to first do, I only want 2 men and a woman. So I will first disconnect them or ungroup them. And then I'm just going to delete this first gal. And I got a couple extra little pieces. Because as you know, when you ungroup something, it ungroups every little single piece. So then I just want this outline here. So I'm just going to go a little bigger. I don't want all these little tiny pieces cut out because they'll do like an outline of that image. So I'm just going to capture that outline, and then delete all this. Okay. And then again, do that. And on some images, you have to release the compound path because it won't ungroup. I have a couple of frame images that does that, but I'll show that in a second. So I just want the two guys on either side of this woman, and I'm going to have them holding hands like they're cheering. So then I want to group these so that I can move them around if I need to, but I also want to weld them together, otherwise they'll cut out all these little, they'll cut their hands off basically, and we don't want that. So you just go Object, Modify. Oops, here we go. I think I have to ungroup it, sorry. You have to do the modify or the weld before you group it. Oops. There. Now you don't even have to group it together because they're stuck together. So sorry about that little glitchy poo. But that's how you get a silhouette of your image when it's something like this. I also could have just grabbed them again. I've got to organize my library. I'll do a video on that too because I have an idea. Where'd they go? Stick figures are gone. Huh. I'll just do this. There. Okay, so I'm going to bring this down. So I could have just, I'll just ungroup them and just use this little gal. So let's say she's grouped together again. And you can also make a offset. And see how that makes an offset. So that's not going to be grouped. But that loses a lot of the definition. But this is what you can use if you have, kind of like how the Cricut would have a shadow. That's what that is. So you could keep your little girl. In fact, it would work really well for these because once you cut out all these little pieces, they're going to be flimsy. So you would probably want a shadow or, matte, so to speak, for this little girl. So then I'm going to show a frame. Oops, see? See, they don't come in grouped, which is goofy. But anyways, oh yeah, a frame. Probably just the same frame I used on my pop-up card, which was super fun to make. Not the math part, as you all know, I'm math challenged, but it eventually turned out cute. Okay, so I used this frame, and if I ungroup that, it doesn't ungroup the pieces. See, it won't. I don't want a cutout frame like that. I want a solid piece. So again, you can either just put an offset on it, and then you will have that solid piece, but see what it does? It offsets both. Okay, so I don't want to do that. I delete that. So what you want to do for this one is highlight it and go to Release Object Release Compound Path, and that is where it will detach those two. So you can cut this out in as a shadow, say like a solid color, as I did for my pop-up, and then cut this piece out for stamping. And then, you know, you just glue them together. And if you want a thicker frame than what this will be, you can just go like this. Increase it a little bit, and you'll have a nice thicker colored frame for your stamped image. So I hope this helps, and I hope I didn't get too confusing when I group these before welding. So if you have any questions, just let me know. Thanks for watching. Bye.